Two paychecks hit your account every month. Combined, it looks like real money. So why does the 15th feel like a countdown to zero? You have done the math in your head 100 times. The rent is covered, the car is covered, the groceries, technically covered. But there is nothing left. You are not irresponsible. You are not overspending on designer bags. You are two working adults who earn more than either of you ever made alone. And somehow it still is not enough. That gap between what you earn and what you keep has a name. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Here is what nobody warns you about when two incomes merge. Your expenses do not stay the same. They grow, quietly, automatically, almost like they have a mind of their own. When you were single, you had a studio apartment, maybe a one-bedroom if you stretched. Now there are two of you, so you upgrade. A bigger place, better neighborhood, more rent. When you were single, you packed lunch 4 days a week. Now date nights are weekly. Takeout is twice a week. The grocery bill doubles because two people eat differently. When you were single, one streaming service was enough. Now you have four, plus two phone plans, two car payments, two insurance policies. None of these feel like luxuries. Every single one feels necessary, and that is exactly how this trap works. The spending does not feel reckless. It feels reasonable. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, dual-income households spend 32% more on housing alone compared to single-income homes at similar total earnings. That number is not an accident. It is the system responding to the fact that you have more money by making sure you spend more money. This has a name. Financial experts call it lifestyle creep, but that term makes it sound like you did something wrong. You did not. Lifestyle creep is what happens when your spending rises automatically to match your income. Not because you are being irresponsible, because every system around you is designed to help you spend more when you earn more. Think about it. Your landlord checks your combined income on the application. The higher your income, the more expensive the apartments you qualify for. Your car lender runs the same calculation. More income means a higher loan limit. Congratulations. You now qualify for a $35,000 car instead of a $20,000 one. Your credit card company sees two incomes and raises your limit, not because you asked, because they know you will use it. Even your social circle shifts. When both of you are earning, the invitations change. Brunch is not at the diner anymore. It is at the place with $18 mimosas. The vacation is not a road trip anymore. It is a flight. Every level up in income comes with a matching level up in expectation. And nobody sits you down and says, hey, your income went up $30,000, but your life just got $28,000 more expensive. You are running faster on the same treadmill. The speed changed. The distance did not. A Pew Research study found that 49% of adults in households earning over $75,000 say they still struggle to cover monthly expenses. Almost half. That means nearly 1 in 2 people earning good money still feel like it is not enough. Not because the money is not there, because the spending expanded the moment the money arrived. Now let us do the actual math, because this is where it gets uncomfortable. Say you and your partner earn a combined $90,000 a year. That sounds solid. After taxes and deductions, you take home about $5,700 a month combined. Now watch where it goes. Rent, $1,500. That is the upgraded apartment you qualified for together. 2 car payments, $850 combined. One at $450, one at $400, car insurance for both vehicles, $280, groceries for 2 people, $650, utilities and internet, $250, 2 phone plans, $160, streaming and subscriptions, $75. That is already $3,765. You have $1,935 left, but we are not done. Gas for 2 cars, $300. Eating out and takeout, $350. That includes the weekly date night and the twice-a-week delivery orders. Personal spending between both of you, $200. Minimum debt payments, student loans, a credit card balance, $400. That is another $1,250. So now you have $685 left from $5,700, $685 for everything else: the dentist appointment, the car repair, the birthday gift, the emergency, and savings, if there is anything left. Here is the reveal: those upgraded expenses, the bigger apartment, the second car, the extra dining out, the subscriptions you did not have before. Add them up. The rent increase alone is $650 more than what you paid when you were single. The second car payment is $400. The extra food spending is $350. Insurance and phone plan upgrades are $280 and $160. Subscriptions doubled at $75. That totals over $2,100 a month in lifestyle creep. Over a full year, that is $25,200. You earned $90,000, and $25,200 of it disappeared into upgrades you barely even chose. That is 28% of your gross income, gone to lifestyle inflation, not savings, not investing, not building anything, just maintaining a slightly bigger version of the life you already had. Now ask yourself, who benefits when your spending expands with your income? Not you. The landlord benefits. When you move to a bigger apartment because you qualify for it, the landlord collects $650 more a month from you. That is $7,800 a year from one household. The car dealership benefits. They do not show you the $18,000 reliable sedan. They show you the $35,000 SUV because your combined income approves the loan. The lender behind that loan collects interest for 6 years on a $35,000 car loan at 7% interest over 72 months. You pay over $7,500 in interest alone. The credit card company benefits. They raised your limit to $12,000 without you asking because they ran the numbers. Higher limit means higher potential balance. Higher balance means more interest collected. The food industry benefits. Every delivery app, every restaurant, every convenience store is optimized to capture your extra income. That $15 delivery fee 3 times a week is $2,340 a year. None of these industries want you to do a budget together. None of them want you to ask, do we actually need this? The system is not broken. It is working exactly as designed. It is designed to capture every new dollar before you can decide what to do with it. A Federal Reserve study found that 37% of Americans cannot cover a $400 emergency without borrowing. Many of those people have 2 incomes. The money is there, the system just gets to it first. The objection you hear most is, but we need all of this. 2 cars, the bigger place, the subscriptions. We are not living lavishly, and that is fair. Nobody is saying you should live like you are broke when you are not. But here is the question that changes everything. If you sat down together and looked at every recurring charge, would you approve each one today, not last year when you signed up? Today, most couples never do this. They combine incomes and let the spending happen on autopilot. No conversation, no shared budget, no agreement on what actually matters. So here is your countermove. Step 1. Sit down together and list every single recurring expense. Every subscription, every payment, every automatic charge. Write the monthly amount next to each one. Most couples discover $200 to $400 in charges they forgot existed. Step 2. Ask one question about each item. Would we sign up for this again today if we saw it for the first time? If the answer is no, cancel it this week. Not next month, this week. Step 3. Take every dollar you just freed up and set up an automatic transfer to a separate savings account, not a joint spending account. A savings account neither of you touches for daily expenses. If you free up even $500 a month, that is $6,000 a year. In 5 years, $30,000. That is a down payment on a home. That is an emergency fund that actually works. That is the beginning of wealth. And it started with one conversation you had never had before. Two couples, same combined income of $90,000, same city, same starting point. Person A never has the money conversation. They upgrade the apartment when the lease is up. They both finance newer cars. They eat out whenever it is convenient. They subscribe to everything. They do not track spending because both of them assume the other one has it handled. After 5 years, person A has $3,200 in savings, one unexpected car repair away from a credit card spiral. They earned $450,000 over those 5 years and kept almost none of it. Person B has the exact same income, but they sat down in month 1. They listed every expense. They asked, "Do we actually need this?" They kept the smaller apartment for 2 more years. They shared one car while the other was paid off. They cooked together 4 nights a week. They canceled $200 in subscriptions they never used. Every month, they moved $700 into a separate savings account. After 5 years, person B has $42,000 saved, not from earning more, not from side hustles, not from sacrifice that made life miserable, from one conversation and one decision to choose where the money goes before the system chooses for them. Same paycheck, same city, same 5 years. Person A has $3,200. Person B has $42,000. The only difference is what they knew. And when they learned it, this is not your fault. Nobody sat you down and explained how 2 incomes actually work. Nobody warned you that earning more does not automatically mean keeping more. The system was not built to help you build wealth. It was built to help you spend. But now, you know. You know where the money goes. You know who profits from the default path. You know the one conversation that changes everything. You are not someone who lets her income disappear anymore. You are someone who decides where every dollar goes. And that changes everything. Subscribe to She Starts today because the lessons nobody gave you start right here.